you planning to start your new businesses? Are you struggling to understand the basic concepts of businesses? Hello everyone, welcome to Business Evangelist channel. I'm Anjana Mahesh. Starting a business from scratch would be the most difficult part. Since we are in a very competitive world, every day a new product gets released. But not every product in the market gets very successful either. There could be many reasons like not reaching out to the right target audience. Some say the pricing is too high, the market wasn't ready, or the product didn't meet the expectations. Many of you who might be watching this video would wonder why I would need to know about go-to-market strategy, or even you might be struggling to understand where to begin and how to create a solid go-to-market strategy. Now, in the next 10 minutes of this video, I would like to share some information on go-to-marketing strategy for startups. When developing any effective plans on your businesses, the key step for any business development executive is to thoroughly understand the market. Where are you planning to sell? To identify your target audience, try to understand that this is a group of people who likely want to buy your products or services you provide. Also, of course, this totally depends on what products you are planning to sell in the market as well. For example, you are a shoe vendor. The target audience would be a very broader perspective, men, women, or children. It can be anyone niche or broader in size. However, on the other hand, you would be like someone who sells high performance running shoes for athletes whose age limits might be between 20 to 40, or some of them you would like to run marathon. Either way, it's important to create and segment your target audience. The easiest way is to try to consume all forms of research you can use during the primary research. Also, it is necessary to see a trend research report often to see whether the company is going stable or is it growing in the market. So, try to question yourself, what problem does your product solve for your customers? The best way to validate certain set of questions is to measure potential customer interest levels. There are some more questions to be asked to measure potential customer interest levels. Let's take a look. What are the pain points and frustrations that you can relieve for your customers? Understand from the customer's perspective. Are your customers willing to pay the price? Why would customers purchase this particular product over your competitor? Some of these questions you really need to research on it. Try to dig answers to most of the pain points of your customers. Having comprehensive knowledge about your customer and the market will be very crucial for you to achieve your business goals. Before you begin to sell your product or service to anyone else in the market, you have to sell it to yourself. For example, if you're bringing a new skincare product to market, you will have a lot of competition. How will you convince your target audience to purchase your skincare product over other products and brands? Think about it. The key to effective selling is unique selling proposition. This is what advertising and marketing professionals call. It is necessary to pinpoint what makes your businesses unique to the world. How are you different from others? One way to analyze this is how other companies use their USP to their advantages. If you carefully analyze other companies' advertisements or marketing messages, or by understanding what they say to sell, not just about the product or services they provide, but even about its characteristics, you will be able to see a great deal of how companies distinguish themselves from competitors that can be learned. Now let me give you an example. The selling point of Apple is pretty straightforward, where they offer a user-friendly interface and sleek, very appealing design and a vibrant display as well. So these are the few reasons we can say why Apple is apart from its competitors. Apple has created a USP with products like iPods, AirPods that none of the competitors would provide for the hype for MP3 players, headphones. Your company USP should separate you from the rest of your competitors and also show your customer exactly why your product offers unique advantages that others don't have. Essentially, the key point here, if you correctly try to differentiate your brand and its product from the rest of your competitors, you're already on the track of success. From a small businesses to a large enterprise, a set of strategic objectives is something every company needs. Before crafting a strategic objective for your organization, try to determine the goals you are trying to reach. These strategic goals are your company's measurable objectives that are expressive towards long-term vision, and this could be a roadmap to take measurable steps to achieve expected results for your company. Strategic objectives are very effective when you analyze the results by quantification, like statistics analysis, or through observable data as well. There are few organizations that try to work towards crafting or creating value for their consumers based on the cost of the services or product they provide, and there are other companies that may want to set goals for outstanding customer services with actionable objectives. If you are based on fast-growing industries like IT, technical services, or in construction, the objective should match your growth goals and include movement in a positive directions. Some common goals of strategic planning includes business growth exponentially, improve profitability building, strong customer base and customer loyalty, and be more innovative and introduce new products in the market. For example, the chairman and the CEO of the Walt Disney Company, Robert Iger, decided to integrate the three key elements into his strategy for running Disney Company. Most of Disney's capital is invested in high-quality branded content, more creative it can be. Usage of technology to make more compelling content and to reach people in more innovative ways as well. Thirdly, try to develop globally and deepen connections to markets around the world. Through Robert Iger's clear vision for growing the Walt Disney Company, he expanded the company's media holdings, company's market share, which has gone exponentially grown up, and increased revenue streams as well. So try to create a set of objectives to allow your businesses to plan steps that help make your vision a reality. The biggest challenge in growing your businesses is finding the right product market fit. This fit happens when you successfully identify your target customers and give them the right products. Once you have achieved the right product market fit, the next step is to scale up your businesses by finding more customers within your target market by doing some deep research. You could also gain by getting user feedback and some interviews as well. There is a recent analysis where hundreds of startups got shut down. Around 42% didn't solve a valid customer's problem. When you're trying to put everything together in your go-to-market strategy, try to dig deeply as to why you want to develop your product. Who is going to get benefit from it? Has it been tested and validated the idea with real people? What better way to get inspired than to see how others can succeed? There are quite a few highest profile technology companies. A great example of the smallest gap in the market can turn huge profits if you know exactly where to look. Spotify is the right example for when Napster crashed down due to music copyright issues, but before it did, statistics proved that there was a set of audience for music streaming services. Unfortunately, the network had shared in large scale where it is now viewed as whole-scale copyright infringement. This is where Spotify was born and came up with a nifty platform for streaming music. The music content is already existing in the online and mobile devices. All they had to provide the perfect channel distribution and convert to legal streamers by paying a small fee. By these streaming services, many music lovers can access all their favorite songs at no cost and without having any legal issues. So with simple value proposition, Spotify now has 148 million users worldwide. Divide your target audience to reflect specific characteristics which will also influence purchasing decision. When you reach customers with a marketing message or any ad campaign, targeting the right market with the right message is quite essential. For instance, if you aim too broadly, your message might reach a few people who end up becoming your customers, but on the other hand, you will also reach a lot of people who aren't interested in your product or services. When your message isn't optimized according to your audience, you will end up spending a lot of money wasted on your advertisements. To segment a market, just split it up into groups who have similar characteristics. Splitting up this way, it will allow you for a precise targeted marketing and personalized content can be given. Develop strategies that will target customers based on their needs, geographical factors, values, demographic and behavior characteristics. Say for example, you are a marketer who is advertising a new brand of a pet food. You could split the audience into segments based on whether they have a dog or a cat. Further, you can segment based on what type of breed as well. Also show them ads for food formulated for their dog's breed. And by publishing this information, you can also use to show them content about dogs to people who have or like dogs as well. Segmentation allows you to target your content to the right people in the right way. It will help you to increase the chances of people engaging with your ad or content and will result in more efficient campaigns. And also you can give improved return on investment. I hope you found this video useful on go-to-market strategy. In the next video, I will talk about more on go-to-market components, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching Business Evangelist. Please do like and subscribe to our channel to know more about business world.